All right, so here today we're back on Soul Leveling Rise. I've been getting a question, so I thought I'd finally kind of tackle this real quick, so that you are kind of aware of the game and the process and everything. Just so you know, the entire thing with this game with shadows, I've seen a very controversial thing going around. That like they're gonna make us gotcha for shadows. We don't know. In the entire roadmap, they said shadows will release every other month, so that's what we know. Will we have to pay for them? Will we have to summon for them? Will we obtain them through story, through events? We don't know. So remember that. Imagine gotching both the weapon, the character, and the shadows. That's screwed. That's such a screwed thing. Every month we are getting new weapons and characters. That's confirmed. Along with that, there's every other month a shadow. What do they consider these shadows? Are they gotcha heavy, whatever? Again, we don't know. So just making that clear, Don't panic just yet. But when it comes to the entire shadow system, you unlock it after chapter 9, I believe so. You beat 8, and then 9, you basically get the entire system. We'll unlock the menu over here called Army of Shadows. In the Army of Shadows, you can actually progress and unlock new shadows. That again being 1 over here, the one that's given to you, 2, 3, 4, and then again 5 over here. So 5 shadows. This is again for a later game. We'll see this later on. But right now, as you get to this point, each chapter you beat, you unlock another shadow that you can then go and pay for using this currency here, which is called Traces of Shadow. To obtain this currency, you have other ways to do it. I'll give you the ways real quick. First things first, the way that it tells you to. Source, enter a gate. That is one way. If we hit move over here, these are the gates basically, and this is what you can get done. Every time you clear a gate, there is a chance for it to drop this currency. Not guaranteed, but a chance to drop the currency. For example, I don't know if I can sweep. I don't think I can sweep today. I already sweep for the day. But if you were to go through these, you will see that it drops it again occasionally. Currently at 50, and I've completed most of my gates for today. I only have a few left, and then I'm basically done. So you kind of see it does take a little bit of time to get it from here. Not only here can you get it from, you can also get it from, if you go out, you head over to Story. If you go to Story, there's a lot of stages that do give them to you. Also, check out the side stories. They also give it to you. So, for example, if I beat this side story, there's a chance that it drops some of this. So, again, Traces of Shadow. A few of the side stories do drop it. So, just look around, see which ones drop it, and make sure you always do the side stories. As, again, they do have some other currencies for, again, more over here. So, beat the side stories. That also gives it to you. And then, again, as main story does it, some main stories do it for you. So, again, you can go through it and see what you can kind of grab from each one. But, again, it's very easy to go through. Yes, it just takes you some time to craft it, but by the time you're getting like kind of gate, if you were to say, blocked, right, from progressing onwards in story due to level, due to combat power, due to whatever, it will just be you waiting until you beat that stage, and then by the time that actually happens, you've already gained enough currency from gates or whatnot. But there is no real infinite way to get it. It's just you can only farm it from gates, hope you're lucky, and then get it from story here and there whenever a stage has it as a drop thing. That's basically the only ways to earn that currency, and that's it. Correct? On the side, there's also this currency, which you can obtain, which is the currency to level up the army itself, up to level 5 here. If I were to click this, the source is also sadly in gates. I haven't seen this one in the story, but it's also, along with the other one, it is a drop item in the gates, being over here. So there are all these, again, things over here. This is Abyssal Energy, Shadow Upgrade Material used to enhance a shadow. There's also this over here, Abyssal Fragment. Again, all these currencies are kind of put into the gates. So make sure you do your gates daily so you don't miss out on that, because then it would suck, correct? Then again, you can also level up a shadow, correct? But again, just make sure whatever you do, the first thing you do is unlock as many shadows as possible. For example, again, which shadow do you pick beyond the first one, right? You're given Igris. Now which one do you pick? Because again, as you're progressing, is it worth it just to pick Tank just because he's the first one unlocked? Probably no, because you want to, again, beat the other chapters and then see which one is the best. But if you're gate, like, completely gate locked, you can't like progress at all onwards, you just want to pick a shadow, you definitely can. But what are the best shadows? I can go over that real quick. So again, to see the shadows, you actually just have to hop down over here to the codex, click the codex over here, click shadows up here, and then we'll show you the 4 shadows you can go and obtain for right now. So again, what do we have? We have Blades, we have Tank, we have Igris, we have Iron. We already have Igris, so don't really care about him. We got these other 3 over here. Which one do we go for? First things first, I have to say that Igris is amazing. Blades is amazing too. Literally, all team members' attack increases by 3%. Max that out at 6% over here. Very, very good stat. And again, remember, attack is like the base thing that we want. We want attack. We need attack. We love attack. So again, with one of the bosses or one of the shadows giving you that, you kind of want to pick up on that shadow. Again, when you also max it out to gain another ability over here, for example, increases the user's attack by 100%. Over here for this one, the bear, we have increases the defense by 40%, duration 10 seconds. Over here, Igris is the same, I believe. It's just attack. Yeah, increase the user's attack. And then over here, this is actually pretty cool. This is the shields is equal to 10% of the user's max shield and is granted to all shadows. So that's not actually that bad. Helping your shadows kind of have a little bit of shield, because sometimes when your shadows pop up and they get like attacked in 1 second, they're just dead. So this can actually help you. It's not a bad skill. That's why I kind of want to see Iron work. It's just his entire thing is all team members max HP increases by 10%, and then again with the defense thing, we really don't need these per se stats. That's why Blades is just a better one, because again, you just get a raw attack stat, and mainly you want to chase attack. So it is good in my fullest opinion. I do think in my again way that I would do it, I would do Blades first and then sort of Iron second. I don't know, just because this stat over here being when you max it out, that's pretty good. Giving that shield, again, whatever it is, it's 10% of the user's max HP, and that's all shadows. Giving that shield to them temporarily can be a very good thing to make them last a little bit longer, because they do get killed very quickly. And again, if you up that level and everything, it is a pretty decent thing. Yes, I do like Tank a lot. He does very good, so it's either way to do this, right? Blades goes first. Make sure Blades is the first character. Game is currently exposing me. Make sure Blades is the first character. Get that done, because that attack increase, that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Then, when it comes to the next one, we go for, again, in my opinion, Iron, then Tank. But I could definitely see Tank, then Iron. But I do think Blades is 100% first. You need to get Blades first, dude. The attack stat is just a beautiful stat to have. And again, additional 6% altogether for maximum, 3% for minimum. It's pretty good in my opinion, correct? So that is definitely there. But again, it can be swapped with each one, whether it be Tank, whether it be, Blades, or sorry, Iron. Both work. It just depends on what you want to go for. I do think that, again, at the max stat, this could be very good for the game. Or good for, again, per se, your... does it increase the shield also, or everything? Oh, damn, so this is it. Oh, the entire thing changes. I didn't even know that. I just literally realized that. What does Igris look like? Damn. Okay. I just realized that they all get an increase there on the animation. It looks really even cleaner, bluer too. But hey, that's what it looks like. Again, in my opinion, it's Igris obviously into Blades, into Iron, then Tank. But I could definitely see the point being run as, okay, go Igris, Blades, then Tank, then Iron. Because again, the defense thing could be very helpful for you, because it isn't that bad. Correct, all team members' defense increases by 5%. Again, there's also subtle attacks on the side here. They all scale off Jinwoo's attack. That's why make sure you have Jinwoo's attack up there, because it is a pretty nasty thing. So please do realize that. He also has stun on his kit. On his kit, he just has bleed, which, can bleed on bosses, but it's pretty good. Defense decrease effect, which, again, that's why I'm trying to say Iron's pretty good. But again, defense decrease is also a questionable thing just because of how it's currently situated. And he doesn't get anything, does he? Blades doesn't. Attack. Yeah, he doesn't have anything special there, but... Again, let me know what you think. That's what I want to show you, just to make sure it's clear. Depends on what you want to pick. Go for it. Just make sure you pick one right away. Whether it be if you just want to pick Tank just because you need to move past some certain content and it's going to take you forever to get to chapter 12, go for it. But remember, 10, 11, 12, easier chapters to go through. Just have to make sure your level's up there. Which again, gold is the biggest roadblock for a lot of players. So they're stuck in that aspect of waiting. And if you want to wait, just farm the currency, pick whoever you want. Or if you want to go for the better picks, start with Blades, work your way back. That's my opinion. But yeah, that's it. Take care. Have fun. Hope you enjoyed that quick little thing I wanted to show you. And again, gates and the story events, those things give it to you. So make sure to get that currency and make sure you do your gates daily. Otherwise, you miss out. So yeah.